Alright, so it is now daylight. Welcome back to another Kenshi episode, and we are hoping to try to get out of Dodge right now. We need to get out of this city and get out of this kind of terrifying zone with these big things. So that's what we want to do on this episode. Oh, there's one far away over there. So it's still raining, unfortunately, which is not pleasant. And although everyone actually now is healed enough, I think, to run on their own. So let's take a gander here. What about... It's such a risk. It's so hard to see what's around. Oh. Did that just stop right now? Okay. Nope. It must be a zone thing. Okay, so maybe it just rains all the time here. Let's try to very carefully get out of this zone. I see markers up here. Who's fighting what? If it's our friends, we don't want to be anywhere near it. I see lots of blood. The camera's not letting me quite get that far. I can't quite make anything out. Let's go closer. Oh gosh, there's a whole freaking pack of them. No. Let's not say we did. Nothing there. More blood here, but these are previously killed big things. So... I moved a little bit farther. It looks like the graphic, the rain thing cut out basically. So that's nice. I don't see any movement. The problem with these buggers are that they're so fast that they might come around a corner and be on full speed towards you, and you won't even know it till they're on you. So let's speed it up a little bit. The person who's shouting over there is actually getting eaten. Crap, there's one right there. Which way are you going, dude? Of course you're going straight at us. I'm going to have the rest of the group stay together. I'm going to have Tobal. Who's our fastest person? 21 miles an hour. Plus 2. Tobal's our fastest. How fast do you run, my dude? 33. God, there's no freaking chance. Let's go. Let's skedaddle back to camp. Everybody go. Not even messing around in this one. I see him right there. I see your long neck. Okay, so that was our first very brave foray back into the world. What if we try to go the way we went earlier to? Who's fight? What's happening over here? Do we just? Yeah, of course we managed to go into like a Grillo pit. That's fine. Well, we're dodging him, so that's nice. I think we can get back into town for this. This is fine. He's a little slow though. Did anyone get hit there? No. Wow, they are all wounded to a good amount. I don't know if this hive is going to last. I mean, I did turn the difficulty up in terms of how many nests there are in the world, so maybe that's affecting how many of these spawns there are. And I'm really curious to come back to this particular hive later on in a couple more episodes to see if anyone's still alive from the hive. They might just wind up getting their completely wiped out. So what's this way? We wanted to go this way because this was where we went to go find those bandits earlier. That was out of this zone. So maybe that's a safer route. It's like every direction there's peril, right? Every direction lies death. Okay, I think I'm like not even saying anything. I'm on the edge of my seat here. I'm not even breathing. I'm so scared to get to see any movement here. Crap, are we still? Did I go the wrong way? We're still in the damn zone here. I see one far away over there. Now we're in a really bad spot because we're even farther away. No, did I actually go down? I thought I was going this way. Oh, this is wonderful. All right, we need to go up here and out. What's this direction? Well, there's a whole pack of them here. That's great. That's great. It's okay though. We're the unbroken, right? We're the unyielding, summoning Khaleesi and courage and stuff, and we're so dead. We're so absolutely dead. I wonder if we can pick Diana up and speed this process along. Let's do that. Let's pick her up. I love you, Diana, but you are slowing this group down. Okay, everyone's able to move a little bit faster now, except Tobal is a little slow. And I'll tell you what, I'm not above dropping Sweet Diana off as bait. Why are you splitting? No, stop splitting the pathfinding. That's just dumb. I think we can sneak this way and then maybe hook a right. I like it more when I can see them, and I kind of have a better feeling for where the packs are. There's a pack off to our right. And they have really, oh, there's a pack up there too. Dang it. They have really wide aggro ranges as well. Well, this sucks. So there's a thing there, there's a thing there. We could split this part here and go up this trail maybe. There's a bunch over there. All right, guys, can you just book it and leave Tobal to his own devices here? We absolutely need to get out of this freaking zone. This is absolute murder for us. So, you know, maybe exploring and going to see the world at the very first level is, you know, maybe not the best idea, but hey, how else can you find out where you stand in the world? And really, we stand at the bottom is where we stand right now. we don't have anywhere to stand on. Oh man, carrying Diana is just as slow as Diana walking on her own, so I guess I'll put her back down again. At least let Tobal run ahead. Okay, we've made it forward to another section. Well, what other fresh hell awaits us? Okay, now we're in Dreg. So there's a high village over here. I almost want to go towards the ugly-looking sand. I see marks over here. Let's head this way a little bit just to see who's fighting. I won't go into the fight, hopefully. Now, we're not completely out of safety because those roaming packs can definitely go, you know, beyond their borders that they normally are in, or beyond their normal region. So who is this over here? This is a bunch of cannibals fighting a bunch of escaped servants. Well, that's great. That's exciting. Let's see if we can sneak up this way. And I want to curve. So these are the fog. Can't remember. It's fog something. We don't want to go there. Well, the whole objective really is I wanted to actually get all the way down here, but we might have to do it a different route. Let's speed up a little bit. I think we're possibly somewhat out of that danger of getting ambushed by the big beak things. Oh, this is going to take us back down into hive territory, though. Well, that's annoying. I said that, and that's why I just got punished, because I said it's we're out of danger. So, how bad is it going to be? Is it that whole zone again? It is Vane. Let's just go crazy. Let's just run it. Let's just run it. Full speed. Full speed, no fear. Just close your eyes, guys. Run as fast as you can. This is actually kind of nice. Okay, apart from the terrifying fauna that live in the area, this little flat spot is kind of a pretty zone. Apart from that disgusting red rain that happens. I wonder what the prospecting is here. It's got water, it's fertile, it's arid, so it's not the green environment. And there's no iron or copper, so maybe not. But I really enjoy building in some of the greener areas. I mean, arid's not bad. There's definitely vegetables and things you can grow for that zone. Okay, so we're almost, it looks like, out of this stretch of Vane. Oh, who's someone's getting attacked? Is that another bone dog? Is it our bone dog? Oh, there's another bone dog here. Okay, that wasn't as absolutely terrifying as I thought it was, although he might have a family nearby. We'll see if we can outrun this dog right now. We'll send everybody as fast as they can go. Of course, sacrificing Diana. We won't do that. We'll bring everyone to the same speed. We'll tell them to go up over the hill here. And I don't know if he's aggroed on Diana or on someone else. Let's send Diana to the right. He is aggroed on Diana, so I'll have Tobal come and try to take some of that aggro. Alright, that's what I wanted. He stopped to try to basically turn towards Tobal. And then I'm going to abuse that mechanic, that animation, and run away more. I think we should be out of his range here in a minute. So what do we have to look forward to here? We are now coming into more of a border zone, or is this more of... Okay, this is... We gotta be careful here, because this is the... a completely different zone that has just as many wonderful, fun things. I do want to explore over here, and I want to show you what's inside of these valleys. But I don't think I'm going to do that this episode, because we're already hurting, and we still don't have a ton of money, nor do we have a lot of support. I might go in there. I will just say that there's some combat opportunities, some fighting opportunities in these valleys here. If we look on the map, it's this kind of this foggy area. So there's definitely some opportunities to level up and get some money. Level up. By level up, I guess I just mean the skills, right? There's no hard levels. But we don't want to do that just at this moment, because we will die. We will die hardcore in that area. Especially with Diana, whom we love, but who is incredibly, incredibly slow. Although she now seems to be outrunning this bone dog. And again, I could probably turn and try to fight it, but all of our characters are still recovering from getting the beat down. So I think I'm just going to have everyone run to stack is the plan. This bone dog is on us forever. How about you go away, my friend? There we go. Okay, so we're going to get back to town. I'm excited about that. Is this another bone dog pile here, this pack? No, it's just leaves. See, that's the problem. You're like, is it leaves or is it some kind of carnivorous creature that's going to kill us all? Hard to say. I think we've lost our bone dog friend. Pursuer, rather. We still have our bone dog friend, Diana. So I'll speed up things and I'll get to the city. And we'll do a quick forward hop. And I'll bring this back when we are fully healed up. So we're all healed up. But I learned something painfully interesting about the Holy Nation Empire. Earlier in my tutorial videos, and I think in this series too, I've mentioned that the Holy Nation doesn't like certain races, and one of those races is skeletons. Well, when I started to get near the city, of course, with my lovely prosthetic arm, which is very lifelike, I must say, it turns out that even if you have a prosthetic arm, the wonderful guards of the Holy Empire don't really think you're human, and they get fairly pissed off. So they basically accuse you of being a skeletons, and the entire pack aggroes on you. So I had to run away for my life and try not to get hit by any turrets. Thankfully, I was paying attention when we came up to the gates. It doesn't, as far as I know, make me any kind of in wanted status or anything like that. So I think we're okay in terms of, survivability. But it just seems that we'll have to take off this limb anytime we're in Holy Nation territory or going through the city, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead while we're here. I'm going to take off the limb, and then we can continue on doing our explorations and go from there. So we're all healed up. I do want to go this direction, is where I wanted to go originally, but we wound up getting distracted by shiny things and terrible seeming dragons. So yeah, no more big things, I think, for just a little bit. I was going to go recruiting in stack as well, but I decided to try a different route instead. But we're going to continue our explorations. And I'm kind of torn about Diana. I think what I'd like to do is make a new squad. And I'm just going to call it... let's call it the Fluffers. Right, we got little floofers here. Little puppy. Nameless, the Unbroken. We'll call this squad the Unyielding, right? That's our theme right now. Maybe we'll call this the Borkers. So we've placed Diana into a separate squad. All this really lets me do is, because I like to use the keyboard to select my characters, so I'm pressing tab to move between the different squads, and I'm using tilde to select everyone. So with Diana gone, we can actually move much faster than we normally would be able to. However, the downside, of course, is that Diana is all by her lonesome. So I'm going to try to make her run to the Holy Farm. I don't know. I think I might make her run to the intersection here, down into the grassland, through the grassland up to Blister Hill. I think that's going to be one of the safer routes to go. But I have to keep an eye on this tab, because if she gets hit and we're not paying attention, she might go down. It's a little dangerous, and we might wind up losing our furry companion. But it would be, I think, better in the long run if we can get her skilled up in a safe manner by having her run around a city. So we just discovered Hub, or the Hub. It's somewhere up on the mountainside here, so I think I'll have us click and go running up the hill. There are some guides out there that suggest building your starters, not your starter city perhaps, but building a base. Crap, I gave the order to the wrong creature, I think. Let's have you go down to this holy farm here instead. There are some guides that have you build in this middle area sometimes, or maybe in the mountainsides. I personally don't like building anywhere that's surrounded by walls, because when you start to back up on the mountainside, the camera starts to get really funky. And it starts snapping around, going up and down, because it's basically trying to hug the coast or the terrain that it's nearby. So another reason that I like either gently sloping valleys or, something of that nature. We have an unfriendly dog that we just encountered here, but I think we can dodge it and continue on our way. There's Hub up there. Alright, so let's give us an order to move all the way over there, and I'll go switch over to our good friend Diana here. Your game actually will split and basically process each of these characters, and it does load in. Now, I don't know exactly how far it does this, but it keeps, I think, at least the zone where your characters are alive. And by zone, I mean maybe it loads in a patch of this chunk right here, because right now, as far as I could tell, Blister Hill is being simulated. It's not actually loaded, which would cause, I'd imagine, quite a bit of resource use. There's actually a store right here that I want to go to as well. There's a little tiny bar. It's just before you get into the hub proper, and it normally has some decent stuff inside. We'll see what they've got. And they're always very friendly and welcoming, and sometimes you can even see them taking on a group of large bandits or something like that. So there's occasionally some loot or goodies to get through. Well, we don't... Gotta be careful here. Back to Diana. A little bit of multitasking here. She was actually just about to run into a dog. A bone dog. Are you a... Okay, you're a holy paladin, so this is okay for the moment. Now, I could just give her a command to run the rest of this road all the way to Blister Hill, except that I seem to recall there being a camp right along the road. So that's why I'm interested in maybe giving her a nice, safer order to go to the Holy Farm instead. I think I'm going to give her an order to run over there, because there was a camp marker over here. Although, yeah, there's that other dog camp right there. Okay, so we're in the bar right now. We're all hanging out. Let's take a look at the bartender's inventory. Oh, you got some stuff. You've got some crappy crossbows. How much are these? These are 720 cats. Everyone else has one but me. Maybe I should look into getting one as well. I'll do that. I'll grab one for me, and I'll do one more thing of bolts for everyone. So 2 for me, and then 1 more bolt for the rest of the squad. We do need a little food. I think our squad is... Actually, the rest of them don't have food. I was the only one who had food for a while there. So maybe we can look at getting some... I think we want some full meals. So we'll go somewhere that has a full meal instead, perhaps. Okay, so we're outside of the Holy Nation zone. So I'm going to go ahead and equip my limb. I'm also going to trade with everyone real quick. Let me get everyone centered. And I'll give everyone their extra bolt. I don't think we're going to go through ammo that quick, but just in case we do. Is everyone on the ranged job? Everyone has ranged as their job. Good. So that is the first method of combat they'll go to. If you uncheck the ranged box, they will go to their melee if they have that available. I think it's a clear shot into the rest of the city here. I don't see too much trouble. So let's switch over to Diana and see what she's up to. Just making her way downtown. I'll give her that command now to... God, there's another camp right ahead of us, though. There's camps everywhere. What's moving here? Is this a river raptor camp? That's a bunch of sleeping bone dogs, so we don't want to wake them up. Let's have her move down another draw. By the way, if you're interested in some casual geography lessons, this is the... When you're looking at a mountainside, the thicker part is the saddle. And the part where you can kind of climb down it, it's a little more gentle, is the draw, I think. It's been a hot minute since I've been to my geography classes, but I seem to recall something of that nature. Is it saddle spur? Draw? Uh-oh. Now I'm full of doubt and uncertainty. Well, I'll look it up, you know. We will get you the right education materials for your viewing pleasure on Tobal Plays. So we'll get the... pupper over here to this farm so I can stop worrying about her for a second. Now really, when we're in this area, when we're in Holy Nation territory, we shouldn't have anything to worry about in this valley because river raptors aren't aggressive on their own, and there's really not too... There are some bandits around, but they're not too bad. So we'll let her just do a run while we explore the hub. So the hub is a neutral city. It is... Oh, here we go. It's Holy Nation Outlaws, actually. I'm sorry. It's got 12 residents. 31 residents, apparently. It's home to quite a few outcast type of people. Looks like they're actually just sitting in their little hovels here. Enjoying life. Can I recruit you guys? Nope. There's a bar here, though. That wasn't there in the recent couple patches, so this must have been recently added. Come drink with me. Okay. The Wailing Banshee. Okay. I'll tell you what. We'll let you, I'll let you get to that if you ever want to read it, because I might want to voice over huge sections of chat here. It's awfully aggressive. This person has diplomatic status. I think this means that you can try to buy or improve relations with someone. So apparently he represents the Hounds. I don't think I've ever seen the Hounds faction before. Maybe these folks are for hire. This is a bar thug. What are you? Are you human? I can't see under your hat. Okay, you look human. Do you need a gunner? Like a turret gunner. Okay, so you need 6K. We don't need a turret gunner because we don't have any turrets yet. You look pretty beefy. You're another bar thug. Heft. You look like you could use a place to join up. Excellent. Heft will join our squad here. We'll call her Laura. I've recently started watching Critical Role, so I'm watching the second season, and Laura is by far one of my favorite characters on the show. One of the actresses on the show. So, in honor of Laura, if I knew her character name, I'd actually include that too, but we'll just bring Laura along in her native form. What do you have for sale, good sir? You've got some crappy toothpicks. You do have a spring bat, which is a much higher damage crossbow. It's going to cost us $1,500 to buy that, and we're already broke as it is. We wanted to look at getting food. So bread has 30 nutrients, but it costs 500 cats? That's brutal. Okay, maybe we'll try to hunt our own food. We'll try to kill our own dinner. Oh, you know what? I did want to buy, since Laura just joined up, let's get her a ranged weapon as well. And we'll keep with that theme here. We'll trade in, no, we'll move down that weapon. We'll buy her a crappy toothpick. What? It's going to cost us $1,500 to buy that? Well, why would we buy the toothpick over the spring bat, right? Because the spring bat has tons more damage to it. All right, well, we're not buying these for the moment because that's way expensive. Maybe I'll just we'll give Tobal's up, since he's not that good anyways. We'll give Tobal's crossbow over to Laura, and that way all the crossbow users are people who have excellent skills in it. Not skills, sorry, I shouldn't say that. They're not really skilled in it, they just don't have any negatives. I have a negative because I'm using my my robot hand. I'm pressing Alt there to see what's on the ground. So it looks like there's some torn up and destroyed areas. Pretty rough looking town. I don't know the background of this, if this was part of the story being destroyed or something like that. This is one of the Shinobi Thieves' hideouts. I think the Shinobi Thieves have a hideout in some cities, not all of them, but some. And you can, if we talk to the thief boss, you want in on the Shinobi. Yeah, I want to join the Shinobi Thieves, obviously. And apparently all it costs is a one-time membership of 10,000 cats. So that's not bad, because what you get access to, I wonder if I can go in here without pissing them off. I think so. So you get access to a good amount of training materials. It's nothing super amazing. It does can train you in assassination and get your skills up to 5 in attack. It also can train your lockpicking. But what's really nice is they have beds available. So you can basically heal up if you're, kind of maybe out of your base or out of your normal area, and they're available. They will also buy fenced items with no questions asked. So if you have a lot of things that you've stolen recently, maybe you beat up a particular group of people, they will buy it from you with no qualms about it, of course at half price. So I'm going to have our characters run down the hill here. Looks like there's like a pretty big mountainside. Let's see what Diana's up to. Diana is still running, because holy crap, Diana is a slow beast. Oh, you're not even halfway over the area that I sent you to. Let's go to Blister Hill directly. We'll just have her run back and forth. We're just going to have her do sprints here in the valley. I think that's going to be a decent idea. And we'll have her do sprints, and that way she can level up her athletic skill. And she'll come back much stronger than before. So that'll be her training regimen. And really, down the road, that'll be our training regimen as well. Once I get about 10 members of the squad, I will start us doing our basic training, what I like to call basic training for the characters in your party. Because I wind up putting a lot of things like stone and iron in their backs, in their backpacks, or in their inventory, and I'll run them around. So whenever you're encumbered, you have a bonus to what's called your strength experience. So these are all experience gains. So the rate at which you gain experience in athletics, strength, and toughness is determined by certain factors. So we gain 150% athletics bonus by basically being unencumbered. So if we just sprint at full speed, we're going to get better at doing that because we have 150% boost. So, for example, Tobal, remember, we started out at 0 athletics. He's at 39 now, so he can actually book it in terms of, what he's trying to do and when he's getting around places. Now, strength, though, you get a bonus to your strength gain when you are encumbered. So, for example, if I were to just pick up Laura, Jade was to pick up Rin, you can see that our strength experience is now increased, while our athletics experience is decreased because, well, we're not as athletic, so we're basically over encumbered. So we're not gaining as much running experience. However, we are gaining experience at being strong, like pushing through that limit, reaching your physical endurance limit and just pushing on past it. That's what we're doing. So by carrying a bunch of heavy things, people, rocks, whatever, you can increase your strength, and that's one of my favorite ways to do it. Now, okay, favorite is a poor adjective there. It is one of the more efficient ways to do it because you can load up all your characters with something heavy and then run them around. It's a bit grindy because you have to just sit there and micromanage, some people running around a city like this. You don't really want to do it out in the world because there's you're going 2 miles an hour or something like that, so you can't run away. So you never want to put yourself in a bad position. Okay, so Diana's running towards the town that's over here, which is fine. Apparently they don't even mind that there's a dog off the leash because they've never complained to me about it. we're going to come visit the town of Squin. Squin is a Shek city, and the Shek, I believe, the rest of the Shek Empire is kind of spread out in this direction. I don't quite remember the lore behind the Shek. They're the ones who I think kind of look more like they're like the Klingon, the traditional Klingon cliche, right? They're the tough warrior caste type of NPCs that just want to fight, and they believe in battle and honor, and well, maybe not honor, they just want to fight. And they're always grumpy when they see Smooth Skin coming into town. Oop, are you okay with me having a limb? I don't know if you're gonna get pissed off or not. Okay, Flat Skin, sorry. You can see they've got quite the facial accoutrements. So let's check out what stores you have in the town of Squin. We've got an armor store, an armorer. That's just a bar. Let's see who's in the bar. Anyone to recruit? I don't know if I want to recruit a Shek person yet, but it might not hurt. I don't think Shek are outright hated in the Holy Nation. Aw. Look at you, you're like a tiny little Shek. This is a medic for 6,000 cats, which we definitely can't afford right now. Sorry, dude. Do you have any food? We're a little hungry. We are a little bit hungry. Oh, we can't afford anything anyways because we're at 1,500 cats. Meat wrap. This is 50 nutrition, but it costs 600 cats to buy it. So again, a little above our pay grade. We're going to have to find a pack of wild dogs or something and kill them and harvest them ourselves to get the meat, to cook it, to feed ourselves. But I did turn the hunger rate down, so it's not like we're starving and we're going to die anytime soon. Okay, so I think from here I'll start to explore the swamp, and I'm going to show you. I'm not going to go too deep into it because I don't know if we can outrun most of the things in the swamp, but I do like to explore at the start of a game for two reasons. One, it starts to unlock a lot of these areas on the map, so you know exactly where to run if you need to look at a city and get to a certain city. The other reason is that it does increase your athletics. So by running around the map, we are increasing everyone's fitness, everyone's athletic skill, and they're able to run faster. Thus, they're able to run away from a lot of threats that are in the area. You know what would be kind of fun is if we pick on these guys right here. Can we come up on this hill? Yeah, you're grumpy. I get it. I get it. Let's have everyone run far ahead. What can we do here? Oh, there's someone else right here. Who are you? Well, we don't want to piss off both groups. Let's get out of the area first, and then I might mess with this guy here. Oh, they're going to fight. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to the side. Oh, don't aggro on us. We're totally not about to turn around and shoot you. Check them for valuables. Well, no. Alright, well, apparently everyone wants our blood, and no one wanted to fight each other, so I'm so glad that they put aside their differences to try to beat us up. Let's come this way. Oh, Laura's our newest recruit, so she might be the slowest, so we'll have to keep an eye on her. She's not quite up to the level of athletics the rest of our people are. Oh, who are you? Some slave mongers? Will you guys fight random bandits and be nice for us? What do you think? You guys don't care. Oh, they are getting aggressed. Very nice. So, I wonder if we can take out some dust bandits. I don't think we can. Let's loop around. It's so hard to see, I know, on this background with this texture there. I'm going to loop them down straight through this fight. I might get hit because of AoE damage. Yep, I sure enough took a shot. Okay, great. So we lost most of the trailing bandits. What I'm going to do is put Tobal on block. And I'm going to take all the other characters in the party and move them up on this hill. So I want Tobal to get this guy's attention. Come on now. Let's not go to block. I guess we'll go to fight. Okay, he pulled off. I'm going to have everyone shoot at this guy. Let's see if I'll put him on block now. Let's hope that Tobal doesn't get an arrow through the eyeball. 20 damage there. Wow, I think I'm getting more hits than he is. It's a hot mess. Come on, get your aim good. Get your aim good here. We're getting our ass kicked here. I do have my block pretty high up right now. So it is giving me a boost to defense. I'm at 34. No, sorry, it's 14. Is it plus 14? Where am I at? I'm at 20 flat. I don't even know what my normal skill is. Oh, come on. Tobal just sucks at fighting. Uh-oh. I won't put him on block, I guess, because he's not really doing well blocking, so... There we go. We're getting them shots in right now. Look at that. It's like a pin cushion here. I'll back up. Maybe give him a free target. Here, yeah, you... Oh, I don't have a med kit on me. You can, in fact, heal up mid-fight, by the way, which is kind of entertaining. You can basically walk away from a battle. Oh, nice. We knocked him down. Very cool. I wonder how much experience you all got from that. Crossbow? Can I see your crossbow skill? Crossbow's at 1, so it really didn't have a whole ton of experience, but, you know, you're working on it. Yeah, let's open fire. Let's shoot some people. Why not? No reason not to. It's going to give us experience. I'll tell you what, let's take the med kits off of Alice. And I'll go back to being a medic and train. I'll heal myself, basically. Did you shoot someone in the back? Come on. That's just ridiculous. I don't think we're getting shot at. I think our allies just accidentally shot each other, which was pretty slick. Let's bring them over here and see if we can't shoot this last guy down on the hill. I wonder if it doesn't even matter if you hit somebody, as long as you're shooting you get experience, or maybe it's like if you hit anyone. So if you if you hit one of these slave mongers, if they'll get upset. I don't think I've ever seen them get upset about misfires, basically. Oh, and you know what? Our left arm cannot be... We have to use a repair kit on it, like probably a skeleton or a mechanical type of repair kit. That's unfortunate. That's going to be hard for us to find at this moment, but I might be able to go somewhere that has some of those. Just might be a little bit risky. Alright, we're going to let them shoot a bit because we need to get that crossbow skill up. Whoa. Again, with the friendly fire, folks. Let's make smart decisions. Let's have you shoot at this guy here. We'll not include Tobal in that. Where are you going? The AI isn't always the smartest. I kind of wanted to make like a firing line and just have them hold position here. Fire away. He's donezo. Let's fire on this guy down here. Oh, the range of these bows kind of are very short as well. I forgot about that part. Two shooting, four shooting, four shooting. That's decent. That's better than 0. I don't think we had any skill at the start of this battle. So that's, you know, and what we're doing is we're building up that skill so that later on, when we have access to higher damaging crossbows, this could make up the core of our, you know, crossbow army. They could sit in the back row and just pepper the enemy before they even get to us. So, hey, it works. We'll let them finish off whatever they're shooting at. I don't actually know at this point. They seem to be comfortably shooting pretty much everyone. Okay, that's good enough. We'll not chase anybody around. And I think those slave mongers are going to pick up the remnants of the people who are attacking us. So we'll get a move on here. Way station. Can we shop? There's a way station right here. Let's go see what that is about. Let's go to the way station. I'm curious what they have for sale because I need to find something to repair myself with. My arm. Oh man, I wish I could have looted those guys, but I'm pretty sure the slave mongers took everything of value. Are you open to everyone? I think you are. I don't see anyone around. Oh, here we go, up top. You're a bunch of tech hunters, so apparently this is the tech hunter. Well, technology, right? So maybe they do have decent things for us to buy that could repair ourselves. The equivalent of a first aid kit for skeletons contains tools and common robotic components. So maybe this is what we need to get in order to repair ourselves. But we can't because it's very, very expensive. I'll sell this crappy sword. Good to know. You have some of those. You have a lot of books. And you have some random blueprints here that we don't need to worry about yet. What about the bar? Oh, there's quite a lot of people at this bar. Holy cow. Plastic surgeon, by the way, will repair your repair. They will change your look. Wow, that's aggressive. I mean, yeah. What about it? Yeah, I can't afford you there, Gecko. So, fair enough. I think we're going to be making our way kind of along the edge of the swamp. I don't want to go into the swamp proper too much. I will show you kind of what's roughly around the swamp. There are some locations of interest inside the swamp, so we might explore that area later on once we're looking for to kind of flesh out our map. But it does contain some rough and tumble factions and animals, so we'll stay safe out of there for the moment. Diana made it, meanwhile, back to Blister Hill probably a while ago. Let's give her an order to run to stack, and let's just see if she can make it. That's probably not the smartest move. Yeah, I'm going to regret that. Let's do this. Let's just have her run down here to the field, or maybe we'll just have her run to this holy farm here. Hopefully she'll make a smart pathfinding choice. I guess we'll see, but it might be smarter than having her run that dirt highway that was right next to a couple of animal camps. So we're here next to the swamp. It is a completely different biome. It is considered a swamp biome. It has its unique modifier, so you can grow things that require the swamp environment to build. Like, I think it's riceweed is one of the main items you can grow in the swamp. And we're just going to skirt this. I'm going to look for an area. I really like this neat spot down here. It's kind of like this weird looking circle with a bunch of pillars on it. I'm going to come down into here and do a little exploration because I am wanting to find something of value to sell. We are poor. We need some money, but we are strong enough, I think. Well, we're mostly strong enough to run away. What are these? Skin spiders. Well, that's horrifying. How fast are you? You only have a run speed of 12, so we can't outrun you. That's really all I care about, is can I outrun it? It doesn't matter how terrifying it looks. I just want to be able to outrun things. Hoping my game didn't just freeze up there. Okay, it got a little bit stuck on the loading screen. We got to be a little bit careful because there are some big critters around. And those spiders are pretty vicious. I think the swamp has like little tiny red spiders. Nothing too fantastic. They're pretty quick though, and they can swarm you, which is more of the problem than anything. It's very shiny on those walls in there. Okay, we doing okay here? I don't see anything around. I'm not a big fan of the fact that it just turned to night, but I don't really want to wait another 24 hours or 12 hours for daytime in the game. Awkward. The red sabers. Hey, buddy. Okay, we're not even entering the swamp, so you don't have to worry about it. Oh, bugger off. Well, I'm certainly not going to lead them into this area here, because it looks like we can get easily trapped. So maybe let's try to... Well, we're already kind of in here, aren't we? Well, wonderful. Well, just kidding. I'm totally going to run right in here. I think we're faster than the red sabers, though. I take that back. I think we're not faster than the red sabers. Oh, it's so hard to see. It's so hard to see in here. Oh, they've got a couple of fast bastards in here, too. Holy crap, look at you go. Well, let's speed up our group. Let's split away. God, I don't want to sacrifice Laura either. I feel really bad about that. Are there any animals in here we can use? This is terrifying. Again, it's flashing to let us know that we're in combat. I'm going to lock onto Laura, and I'm going to try to bring Tobal around to... God, they're so dark. I'm going to try to bring Tobal around to fake them out. And sometimes you can take their aggro. Don't attack Laura, don't attack Laura. Okay, he's going to take a swing at Laura, and I'm going to try to dodge it here in just a second. If I can see anything. I'm going to make her do a shift. I'm going to aim her this way. And then I'm going to aim her right here. Okay, good. That's exactly what I wanted. Now I want both of them to continue on running forward. I guess let's have them run straight through this area. These are the areas that I don't like with the camera. The camera can sometimes get really, really ugly and start popping around and doing really bad things with it. Okay, so I've got 2 guys on me, 1 guy on Laura, who I can't seem to pull. There he goes. I pulled the aggro off him. Can I pull the aggro off you? I did. Oh, shit. I'm going to take a hit for it. Nope. Okay. We're good there. How long will you chase us, I wonder? Oh, careful, careful. Misclicks can sometimes mean your people turn around and start to fight. Well, we lost the progress we made. I think they're on Tobal, though. Let's see. Are you on Laura or Tobal? You're on Tobal. Oh, we discovered a workshop complex. Nice. These are kind of like ruins. Now, this is a spoiler, so obviously you just saw the name of something come up, but if you don't want it... Crap, I misclicked again. If you don't want to see any more spoilers, I would recommend probably skipping this episode, the rest of this episode, and maybe some of the next starting episode. But, you know, it's an area to go to. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's nothing groundbreaking. It is just a nice area that's got lots of nifty things to it. Alright, they're still chasing us through this freaking complex. Oh, this must be it over here. Are there no, like, security systems we can use? Is it just 3 guys here? How tough are you guys? Yeah, you're kind of tough. 11 and 22, 11 and 22, 16, 14. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to fight them with our group of misfits here. Let's click far down in the distance. What the crap? Again, my clicking wound up somehow clicking the roof, which screwed up the movement. Oh, come on, guys. Just give it up. Just give it up. I'm also looking for any critters that might help us in the long run. Crap, someone just took a shot there. We need to bring Tobal back to try to peel off some of these folks. I think Alice just took a hit. Okay, he's going to go attack Tobal. I'm going to dodge out of the way, maybe. Who's next? Any of these other folks? Nope, not quite. Where's Laura? Are you way back here still? Okay, this guy's on Laura. I'm going to have to do something like this. Okay. Where are we in this crazy complex? Oh my goodness, we are all over the place. Can we go up a hill somewhere? Can we get out of here? This will take us further into here. Okay, we'll just keep trying to run away. I figured we'd lose them a while ago, but apparently these guys have like a never-ending aggro range, which is mildly infuriating. And I'm losing the ability to pay attention because our group is so spread out. I think I'm gonna forget to, you know, dip when I could have dodged here. I'm gonna make them... Oh, they're still on me over here. Okay. I'm a little worried that they're gonna wind up... someone's gonna take a shot, and they're gonna go down, and I'm not gonna be able to do anything about it. Here's Laura, still being chased. Do we not have any... I've not seen any animals over here at all. I'd love to ditch these guys on some critters, if possible. Wow, what a headache. Are we still being chased? I think we are. I think Laura's gonna get beat up here in a bit. You're having a rough time of it. So that's yeah, that's one of the fun of exploration, right? You might wind up getting completely lost and getting aggressed by apparently the red sabers. He was even threatening the swamp. I was like, we weren't even going in the swamp, right? Gosh. Learn your areas, sir. Learn your areas of responsibility. That's all I have to say. Let's go up here. I'm sure this couldn't go any worse than it is right now. We may not make it back out of here. So just giving everyone a fair warning about that. I mean, we might try to save one person, but it's quite possible that we would have we might wind up losing an entire party to a bad decision I've made. So just giving you that fair warning in case anyone gets too attached to one of our characters here. Did I just get us stuck? No, okay, we're okay. Alice just took a shot. Guys, you are following us way beyond a normal NPC aggro range. This is getting slightly ridiculous. Come on. I'm getting mildly annoyed. I guess we have no choice but to run down here now. Maybe we'll dodge him, I guess, on that turnaround, that fast turnaround. I don't know. Let's have him just run into the damn crater. Speed this up because it's It's rather a slow show for you, I know, so I apologize. We're back in the grid. Wait, did you not get my last order? I want you to go into here. Oh, you're trying, okay. I mean, I guess we could try to fight them. I just think that... Oh, did we lose anyone? No, we still have all three on us. If it was just one or two, I think I'd try it. But all three of them are going to take us out in no time flat. So... Even with our folks have... Because, I mean, if it was just Tobal, maybe we could have, you know, Tobal fake him out a bit. And then use the crossbows on the back row. We could try to kite them. Okay, maybe we could do this. Maybe Jade and Rin can get up here and take a couple shots at this guy. Oh, Rin's got to go. Rin's got to go now. I think everyone's got to go. I wasn't able to have enough time to even load the crossbow up. We can try that idea again in a minute. There's somebody moving around. Oh, what was this? What are you? Swamp turtle? Are you aggressive? I don't really think you are. I saw a group over here. Watch it be more of these. Watch it be the rest of his patrol. Swamp ninjas. Maybe swamp ninjas don't get along with red sabers. I don't like to bring the whole group in, but we might not have much choice here. Alright, so we're bringing everyone kind of together. Lauren's still hustling behind. Laura, sorry. And... I don't know if I want to get engaged by a brand new group of friends here. I wonder if I can have Tobal try to pull aggro on all three of these nincompoops. Not really. Oh! Didn't even see those guys there. They're so blending in. Okay, let's turn around. This can't go bad at all. Let's turn around and just book it. Of course, we are going to manage to pull a brand new set of enemies who are probably faster than the other ones. Well, this is... you know, honestly, if I had a laugh track and the copyrights to the Benny Hill song, this would be it. I don't know what to do at this point. I've got just so much crap, and they're all going to be chasing us, and they're all hella faster than us. Let's just see what happens. I'm just going to max the speed out, and I'm just going to have us run over this way, and we'll just let it go. I mean, they may capture us, knock us out, and leave us alone. They might. I don't know if they're going to try to eat us or just beat us up and steal our money. No idea. So we'll just let them attack us, because I honestly cannot fight. There's no way we can fight the entire group. These guys are 36-32. Yeah, it won't be pretty. How you doing? Are you gonna lose anything? Your arm's not doing too hot. You're not doing too hot in general. What if you guys just give up? I mean, I don't want to... Okay, Laura just went down. We have to go back for Laura. What if we just stop running and let them basically fight us? What happens? Oh, God, it's going to hurt so bad. The problem is if I can't get to our allies fast enough, they're going to bleed out. Okay, of course you're going to be coming the way we want to hide. So I'm going to run Jade and Tobal over here. Everyone's almost critical. You're okay. Laura's okay. Rin is okay. Alice, who's right there, is not okay. Alice has to stop the... If the chest wound gets to 50, she dies. I think that's how it works. So... And the left arm has to stop before... Well, the left arm would wind up... You'd lose it. Let's see if we can sneak. I don't think... They just decided to beat you up, and that was like their thing. They're like, oh, we beat you up, so we're good now. Alright, you immediately try to go first aid Alice. I don't want to get out of sneak yet, even though they could probably spot me. How you doing, Laura? You're over there. Your left arm's not looking too good. I'll tell you what I can do. We can trade Tobal the other first aid kit if we've got enough charges. We don't. He actually is using the last first aid kit. However, Jade does have some bit of healing on her. So maybe she can help first aid Rin while Tobal's working on Alice. He stopped the bleeding. I think he's going to stop the chest before it gets to -50. And Rin's going to be stabilized. We just have to get over there to Laura, and we'll be okay. Now the hardest part will be recovering in this far from home. So I wonder if there's anything out here. I don't see anything. My elf eyes don't see anything in the distance here, like a city or an outpost or anything. We might go run that way with Tobal just because he's the fastest one. And we might try to hide our recovering people, like up a cliff or something. Okay, you're still trying to heal Alice up. Jade basically ran out of materials. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's go pick up Laura and bring her over to Tobal so he doesn't have to get split from the rest of the group. The sand people, the sand, whatever they were, the swamp ninjas, you big jerks, they're pretty far away. So I do apologize. This episode's running a little bit longer than I normally would like, but I didn't want to leave it right as we were getting chased there into this this area. But it seems like things have slowed down just a notch. It's over here. It's a bunch of red sabers. What, winning or dying? I'd love it if they were all dying. No, they're fighting blood spiders. So maybe that's something we could loot and, you know, get some of our losses back here. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to get everyone stabilized, which I think we can do now because Alice is stabilized. Laura will be stabilized here in just a few moments as soon as Jay drops her off. And Tobal can start his first aid on her. And, yeah, he does have enough charges, although that did use quite a few charges. So we are going to have to look at replacing those as well. So in the meantime, I will, next episode, we will have to figure out how to recover from this, where to recover from this, because it's going to take a while for our folks to regain consciousness. And we've got, looks like enemy patrols kind of abound. So maybe I'll shuffle some of our folks deeper into this, this area, this grid here, and just try to hunker down and hide. So I do appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode. I hope it was fun. And we'll definitely get together here soon for another episode of Kenshi. And yeah, we are getting Laura back up, and it looks like Rin's on her feet. So I'll try to get a hiding spot and update you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.